What is trauma?
Okay, so what is trauma? That was the question. Trauma, in a way, is any situation that was very overwhelming in its moment, very
Mhm.
deregulating, probably is a more proper word,
Mm.
that created an intense emotion, and for some reasons, that activation has not actually gone down. Okay, so the
Mm.
mind has learned to avoid connecting with whatever reactivates that emotion,
Mhm.
but there can be different things that can activate this in my mind.
Right.
And when any of these stimuli come up and it reactivates this high emotional state, I'll again go into this reactive state. This is
Mm.
what we will call a trauma or post-traumatic response.
Right.
Is something that overwhelms me, deregulates my brain, makes me act from this very emotional point, is
Mm.
really actually shuts down my reasoning capacities, or hinders them quite a lot, and I just actually start reacting emotionally. So,
Right.
so and this is how we started understanding trauma. And the first way we thought about it was these very intense situations, wartime
Mm.
situations, etc. Again, going back to old movies, I can think of Apocalypse Now, this fantastic scene.
Oh, yeah.
Martin Sheen sitting in the room, seeing the fan, and getting all these flashbacks of the
Right.
helicopters. That's what we thought that trauma was at that time. PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. Very
Right.
extreme situations that had to do with life and death deregulated me at this very high level. And this is post traumatic. But
Mhm.
with time, what we learned is that we can be traumatized by many other
Mhm.
situations, probably less intense,
Mm.
and we realize less that it's affecting us. But these situations are functioning in a very similar manner. When again
Mm.
this deregulation comes up and some stimuli connects and activates me, I'll start responding emotionally, maybe not being very conscious of what I'm responding to. And in any case,
Mm.
this response will not be very adequate to the situation here and now, because it's
Right.
it's connected to what happened, God knows when. Now, and but
Mm.
I'm yet reacting in the same situation now.
Mm. And it's time for a little pop quiz interruption. I'd like you please to guess what is the percentage of people who are watching the content on this channel who have not subscribed? Are you ready? 97.5% have not subscribed. What? This blew my mind. That means only 2.5% of you have subscribed. Please help me change that. This makes a drastic impact on my capacity to continue sharing this educational content at no cost to you. All you have to do is press that subscribe button. If you have, thank you so much. Please continue sharing it with anyone you think can benefit from this. Thank you so much.
So in a way, we can, if you have to have a very simple way of understanding trauma, I would say trauma has to do with this, with deregulation, with situations where my brain
Mm.
deregulates again, hyperactivates, or sometimes hypoactivates, disconnects.
Right.
And this doesn't have to do actually with a threat in the present, but it has to do with something I learned many years back, or I don't know, some time back. That
Mm.
would be a post traumatic response.
That's a very thorough answer in terms of like what actually something happens as you're describing it in the nervous system. So something happens in the nervous system that the part of the brain shuts down or goes offline, and there's the emotional part that keeps track of that, and people sometimes get triggered and overreact in the present. Hello there, and thank you so much for stopping by this channel. I hope you find this content useful, and if you do, feel free to hit that subscribe button. It will really help me to reach to more people and keep this content going. Here we are journeying together, and let's see where this takes us.